no kids is actually one of the biggest green flags for me. I responded, actually, that might be a red flag. Once they get to a certain age, they might be master manipulators or scared of commitment. Them niggas is the ultra players. Them niggas have created cemeteries of broken hearts and women, broken relationships. As soon as they got too close, nope, I'm out of here. Because what else have you been doing for the last 20 years?
What that shows to me, or what that would say to me as a woman, is that you have discernment, that you are not the type of person that is like quick to just, you don't jump into things that last a lifetime fast, that you will probably take your time and you really vet situations, or you probably have dated people that you realize that there's no real longevity in this, and then you'll be willing to like go and start over with somebody else. I think that's a better flex. Like, I actually think that the
woman said meeting guys in their 30s with
that the worst flex ever is if you in your 30s and not only do you have kids, but you have multiple kids by multiple people. I'm judging you crazy.
I know that's above that age that don't have kids, and it's definitely a red flag, because it's like you ain't never committed to nothing. You never lived with a woman. You've never been that serious enough where y'all could even have had a baby. There's a different side to that coin. You know what I mean? And it's also kind of like the no credit versus bad credit situation. Like, sometimes no credit is worse. It almost, because I don't know what you're going to do.
I see both sides of that, but I'm going to lean towards. I see both sides. Both sides make good arguments.
I think 30 is a bit early.
Yeah, but I'm going to lean towards it's a red flag.
I don't know if 30 is. I think 40 is definitely. Yeah. 40 is definitely, I believe. I assume that you might have some type of issue, like issues or as far as like committing to certain things.
Yeah.
Or it might just be, you're just all about yourself.
Are we possibly speaking from a place of privilege? Right? Like,
I don't think so.
So your theory would almost mean that it's a guarantee that everybody's supposed to have somebody and meet somebody and have these things that we have. In your theory, that's the way it's sounding. Like, everyone who walks God's green earth is supposed to match with somebody. Not sure that's necessarily the case,
I'm not saying matching, because
that's a chance, right?
There are a lot of people that have children that they're not with the person, but they have, they've reproduced.
That could be an accident.
No, whatever it may be, but you
that could have been a careless choice.
At least you felt comfortable enough to, let's say, not wear protection and did the do with that person, and it came to that. Barring if it's not a health situation, if it's not a health thing, if you're fully not having issues with that, and you just haven't, and you're like in your 40s or whatever, 40s, I think that's probably something with you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
there is the possibility, like I said, but there is, we have to factor in that not everybody has to meet somebody. Not everybody has that opportunity.
All right. If you never met anybody or been in any relationships, and you're 40, that's a whole nother issue.
Well, not that you ever met anybody,
let me not call it issue. It's something else going on. So if you live your life, you've dated, you had multiple sexual partners, you've had relationships, but nothing has gone that far in 40 years, I would have to.
They're leaving for a reason.
Or you're leaving for a reason.
Yeah, that too.
Yo. most people, this is their gift to the world. But I believe most people, some people, not most people, some people, they can't think of anything bigger than themselves. So
That, or you just never had a bitch to believe in you.
I don't believe that.
Like, yo, she just went to the clinic every time. You know what I mean? They just kept dead in your joint. Like, they just kept, nah. Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Women, a lot of women are not doing that. It's mad women with deadbeat fathers,
Right.
that are single mothers.
But they wanted to be with them deadbeats. If a woman don't even want to be with you, she just know like you ain't.
But she gonna keep getting pregnant by you?
Well, I mean, once and then they out or whatever. Like she said, yo, listen. Shorty said, it just looks like it's a lack of commitment. It's just a lack of everything like that. You know what I mean? But the dudes were saying that it shows discernment. It shows that
She said it shows discernment.
Right.
She also went to the extreme
opposite
though
way.
as well with it. She also, her example was also to the extreme, where it's you got mad kids by mad women. Like she didn't hit you with the middle
That's
ground.
not really an extreme.
No, she was saying a red flag would be if you got mad kids by mad women.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But what would you think about a person that because I think 30 is a bit too early.
Yeah.
But like say a dude that's our age that doesn't have kids.
I would just think that he's I want to say immature is a strong word, but he's for lack of better, he's out for delf. Like he's about himself.
Okay.
Like he's not really willing to. He's not going to play the game. He's not going to play the society game. He's not going to move society forward. He's going to take care of himself, do his own thing, and keep it moving. Like he's not going to contribute to the greater good of society by adding children to the world, because children take sacrifice time, money, and all those things. He's not willing to sacrifice those things. He's out for self. So if I was a woman looking at something like that, I would think it's a red flag. Because if he doesn't want to do that, then how would he be as a partner? Like, how would he be, with anything else in life? Like, he's going to do he's going to do the bare minimum.
So what did you, in the last conversation we were having, what do you say the worth of black men are, or I don't know if it was annual income
50?
or what, net worth, or?
Yeah. 50 annual income.
Annual income 50,000,
Yeah.
right? Most black people, they have a net worth of like nothing, or like I want to say most black families, the average is like $18,000 or some shit like that.
Right.
So you're not. It's not like you blazing a trail of money.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
You annual income $50,000, regular gig or whatever. It's not like you're doing corporate mergers and fucking building industry and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
What the fuck are you leaving? What do you have after you die and your 50,000 that you make a year, right? What are you leaving? You have nothing.
You're leaving life. Like
What?
you gave that person life. Like that's the biggest.
No,
gift of
if you
everything.
if you don't do that, what do you have to leave?
Oh, if you
don't
have
if
kids
you don't
or whatever,
have kids,
oh, then you would never
got,
be even here.
You got a regular job. Like it's not like
you were never even here, yo. You never even mattered.
Yo,
like
bro.
You just came and went, yo.
Like, yo, bro. There's a lot of us that do way more than the minimum, right? And we could probably leave other shit other than our legacies.
Right.
But that's going to be the most important shit that we leave. You know what I mean? Like, most of us are regular people. And this is what we lend to the world or give to the world when we're gone. We pass on our names and things like that. And like for you to, like, most people feel like, all right, nah, I ain't, doing that or whatever. And I'm saying, like, all right, if you can't, if health wise it's difficult to do that, that's one thing. But when you're saying you don't have kids, or I ain't doing it or whatever, like you made the choice to do that, like, what is that saying?
Well, let's look at anecdotal and evidence. We all know men at the age of over 40 or 40 who don't have kids. What are their general characteristics? General, like
kind of, they their life centers, a lot centers around them.
Yeah. So, I think it's a red flag. It is what it is. If we want to move the age to 40, I'm going to say it's a red flag. 30, not so much.
Yeah. I think you could definitely feel like, you could have butterflies and not be ready. But once you reach that age, it's like, bro, you got to kind of.
Let's see what you're talking about.
Get off the pot.